Hello, Cancer! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. There is a website for this. It is chroniclebooks.com here in the back, if it can just focus for you there. Just freeze that frame and you can look that up if you would like to. Supportive Oracle cards. Spellcasting Oracle cards. And here's the names. You got Flava? Is it Flava? Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. And their names are very, like, you can either look up those names by that if you want to freeze frame, but there's a website. It is shewhoisart.com right there. She Who Is Art. So if you want to look them up, I just got this deck. It says it's like $20, but I got it on Amazon for like 15. March of 2021. So if you're watching this later on, which the reading's valid for when you come to it, but I'm just saying, if you're interested, you might want to look it up now. On Amazon anyway. What do we have for Cancer? One more. Okay. Pisces was very rough. Yours looks very fun. I'm very thankful. There's a change coming, but you're totally ready for it. Which is interesting because I have a relative that's a Cancer, and she hates change. Hates change, like with a passion. Hates it. So it was kind of like when I saw change, I thought of her, and I'm like, she's a Cancer, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. No, you got a lot of positive cards coming in with this change. I feel like you're ready for it. It seems like I've been working towards something, and it's more like, it's not like this change is forced upon me. It's kind of like, no, I've been trying to get this change to happen. I need this change to happen. It's about time it starts happening. Because I feel like it's been coming for a long time. You got the Six of Cups here. That is the six, yeah? I think so. I'm feeling Six of Cups energy anyway. It's been coming on for a long time. I feel like I've been waiting a long time. And it's now that it's finally coming forward, it's like you've been finally offered something you want. You've got, there's like 4 different Lovers cards in this deck. I just leave them in there. You got one saying how things are going forward. Like, you got literally the Love Oracle card. Like, literally, that's love. Plus the Lovers card. Like, this is like, I've been waiting for this. I want this to happen. It's been taking me forever to get here. There's another Lovers card here in your current standing. Like, it should be happening any moment. Another one of the Lovers cards. The transformation is telling me it's a big change. I feel like this is a big change I've been waiting for. And I've been working toward it, is what I feel. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Like, this is something you've been working toward. It's not like you've been just sitting there waiting for it to happen. You've been doing your part. Anything you can do or anything you think you might be able to do to get it going for a little better, you've been putting in the effort. You've been definitely putting that in. There's a couple face-down cards. What do we... Okay, let's find... I want to know. Alright, so the King of Swords. It's moving forward. I'm getting a very... I'm getting a Christmassy feel with this. Like a very, like... Okay, I'll just go with it. It's a very Santa's workshop. Like, you know, when you see the candy apples and the toys, and there's, like, candy being made, and all the pretty colors, and people running around doing things, and just a very joyful, hot cocoa, loving, great place in the middle of, you know, the frozen tundra, or whatever it is. That's what I'm getting here. I don't know how that's going to fit for somebody, but I'm getting like a very holiday feel, but like a very dramatically pleasant one. Like a very dramatically pleasant one. And I'm getting communication coming from whoever you're dealing with here. They are moving forward. They realize it's time. They realize it's time. That's why they're moving forward. You want to. They realize it's time. they've got the Temperance card. They're going into it slowly, but they've been kind of slowly dragging their feet, making this happen, and it's kind of like, all right, now it's time to go. It's time. The time is here. It's time to go. Whoever you're dealing with, they have to shift into the next level of this. They get Temperance with the Strength card, which this is kind of a compatible energy, kind of like taking your time, working through it, holding it together, getting it done, going forward and getting into it, moving forward, purposely moving forward. And they are, but they're still having a hard time. Like, it's very interesting to me. You seem to be like all about, yes, that's the change. I've been waiting for the change. I need the change. I want the change. Let's do the change, change, which is not something I expect from Cancer. They're kind of like, I know we need to change, but I'm not ready. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. But I guess I have to. They're not shifting forward. Like, you seem to be shifting forward. Like, you're already kind of like, it needs to happen sooner or later. It's almost kind of like the progression of like grade school. Kind of like when you finish one grade, you don't really want to stay in that. You want to progress to the next grade. And sometimes it's nerve-wracking, but you're like, no, I want to move forward so I can get this done, so I can go forward to the next stage, so I can finish schooling and go do other things. I keep getting that you've shifted forward. Like, you're kind of like, no, I want what's on the other side of this. What's on the other side of this is really important and valued to me, so I want to go there. This person hasn't gotten there. They haven't shifted forward yet. But they will. There's a lot of good for them on the other side of the situation once it's moved forward, once it's changed, once the transformation is completed. That transformation here, I think it's a very pretty card, by the way. Isn't it nice? You're all about it. They're like, no. No, and I know there's no way this isn't going to happen. This is going to be flipped for some people, I know. So, that's cool. But whoever this person is, there's a lot of great things for them, but they're just like, they're forcing themselves forward. They're having a hard time letting go of the past, too. This is the Eight of Cups, but I feel like it's a hard time letting go of the past. Because I'm catching into the Six of Cups with that, too. I feel like I'm having a hard time letting go of the past. Kind of like I don't want to accept something's over. You know what I mean? When you get to a point like midlife, I'm going to say that because I'm 46, you hit this point where you have to accept, like, I can't stay up all night and do everything I used to do and have all the physical energy I used to have when I was 20. It's just literally not there anymore. It doesn't matter if I want it. It's literally not there. So it's kind of like accepting that. But there's better things in my life now. There's better things coming forward. Things are much better. I've progressed. I've learned. I've evolved. I've grown. So I wouldn't want to be the person I was when I was 20 again, because I'm like, I've grown from that person. Made a lot of mistakes there that I'm not going to make again because I learned the hard way not to. But would I like the stamina? Would I like the energy? Would I like all that physical prowess that I had then? I would love that, but there's probably a purpose for that not happening. So it's kind of like accepting the transition. There's a lot of good there, but I also feel like they're very strong with the commitment here. Like, the commitment card is here, and that Nine of Wands is like holding the line, staying where they're supposed to be, doing what they're supposed to do. When they say that they're going to do what they're going to do, they're going to do what they're going to do. Like, they're not going to think out on you. They're not going to. I don't think they'll be dragging their feet once they say they're going to do what they're going to do. They may have dragged their feet to the part where they start, but once they start, they're like, all right, next Tuesday I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. The Tuesday comes, they do 1, 2, 3. After that, they're like, all right, in a couple more days I'm going to do this and that. A couple days pass, they do this and that. They're going to stay on schedule once they start moving forward, but it's like getting it started was very slow. They are very strongly committed to this. I do feel you're trying to help this person. You got a face down card here. Okay, you're caring for them. Okay. You got the Queen of Swords with the Animals card. When I feel animals in this situation, I feel like it's like caring for animals. Like, when you make sure that they're fed, that they get to the vet, they get their shots, that nobody's going to hurt them, they have a warm place to sleep, stuff like that. That's what I'm feeling with the Animals card in this time around. Like, I'm caring for them, I'm looking out for them. They mean a lot to me. They're very good, but when push comes to shove, I look out for them and make sure that they're not in harm's way and that nobody's going to hurt them. that they're taken care of. And I feel like that's your energy towards whoever you're dealing with. Like you're looking out for them. You're trying to help them see the brighter side. I feel like this is a Cancer thing. Like you completely understand like not liking change. That makes sense to you. In this situation, you're ready for it is what I'm getting. I mean, I know there's going to be comments below kind of like, nope, that's flipped. So I understand that's going to happen. But for a lot of you, I do feel like you're ready for it. And you're very good at empathizing with this. Like, yeah, I understand not wanting the change, but I'm telling you, it's going to be good. Just hold on. We'll get through this. It'll be worth it. Because you got that Queen of Swords, the animals, you're caring for somebody, you're looking out for them, making sure they're taken care of. Between you and this person, you got the King of Swords with the Three of Pentacles, which more of that communications, it feels the same. The Queen King, they feel the same to me in this situation. Kind of like I'm putting the effort in to care for somebody. I think the Queen shows up in the animals to show that, sensitivity. Like you pay attention to how things are said, what's being said, and how somebody feels. It's being more connected emotionally usually. I know that's stereotypical, but there's usually more of a like awareness of emotions and how people really feel and what really hurts them or makes them feel good. Like being really aware of that and, working with it and making sure everything's okay. The King seems more like making sure like, all right, we're taking care of the emotional side, but here's the physical stuff you can back that up with. I'm not just telling you stuff to make you feel better. I'm showing you why what I've said to make you feel better is actually going to work out and actually is the truth. And that's what you got with this. So you're like, you're coming at this at a few different angles to really help pull them forward. You're really happy. You're going to pull them together. This is going to feel really good. They're going to make it through this. The farther they get into it, the more prosperity, the happier they're going to be, the more they're going to like it. This Beauty card kind of like, they have to get down the road a bit and be able to look back. Like they have to get down the road a few miles and be able to look back before they're really able to get comfortable and be okay with things. And they're going to, like, they are committed. They got this King of Pentacles there. They're committed. The farther they get, the stronger they get, the happier they get. So it'll work out. You're very empathetic for this. You're very good. Like, you understand that. You're like, yeah, no, I get it. Sometimes, a lot of times, I don't really care for change either. So it makes sense to me, and you can be very caring towards this. I feel like a lot of this is not like for helpful for you in the sense of like you're going to have a hard time with this. I think it's more about the other person and just helping you realize that they're really feeling those feelings that you're used to. Like, I don't want change. I don't feel good with it. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable, makes me nervous. And the more you're seeing it, the more empathetic you'll be, the easier it'll be for them. And this person means a lot to you. So I feel like they're just putting it out there and just helping you usher this person forward in more of a positive way so that they don't feel like, oh, I'm leaving something good behind. It's so hard for me. You're just going to help them see like, yeah, that's over. It's true. But look what's coming for you. And here's why that's going to feel good. And here's the proof behind it to show you why that's true. I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. It's really how this is working. I feel like you're more an advisor at this situation. Like, you're really helping somebody. Your heart seems to really go out to them. And they're saying, this is a good thing to do. This is really good. This is going to work in your favor. I feel like that makes sense further down the road. Maybe that just makes sense to you anyway. This is definitely going to work in your favor. The energy is kind of like dropping there. So I guess whatever we needed to say, we said. All right. I'm going to shut that down there. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. This James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.